Hey, what is up, guys? John from Magic Tech Review, and tonight I have a special guest with me, Mr. CV Tech himself. How is everybody doing? And what's up, CV Tech? What are you doing, man?
Hey man, just sitting around relaxing. What you up to?
Oh man, my back is on fire, bro. Working these past few days at the Black Friday and the crazy Thanksgiving and walking around in all that cement, bro. My back is killing me. So I'm just like, you called me, and I was like, man, let's just go ahead and do this. Because if not, I was just gonna pass out and fall asleep. So I wanted to, what I'm saying, talk with everybody and have my favorite YouTuber up here for a little bit. So
Hey, it's what's up,
uh,
man.
that
Yeah.
I seen that new video you have, man. So tell us a little bit about that.
Which one is that? I don't even know
Oh,
what I
that
usually
phone,
release.
man. Show everybody that phone, man, that you released, that you just had.
Oh yeah, got the new Nokia 3310, that old retro remade phone. Happened to pick it up at Best Buy, and this phone is really kind of cool. It's not as durable as say the old 3310 from back in the early 2000s, but so far it's pretty awesome. It's 3G only, and so I'm going to try it out a little bit and see how it works. So it's a pretty cool little phone though.
And if you guys don't mind, I'm gonna pop a little bit of champagne here. Like I said, my back is killing me, man, and I'm lucky to. I don't know, man. I don't know what I could do for my back. My wife popped it for me, but I don't know. I'm just not used to the. I guess from the Navy, being in the Navy for 12 years, and walking on all those metal ships, man, takes a toll on you, bro. I don't know. Wearing all that gear in Iraq, I don't know what it is, man, but my back is on fire like never before. So I hope it goes away. I hope I can just sleep this thing off. But right now, it's just killing
Oh
me.
no, oh no doubt, man. I tell you, I worked I worked in construction for 11 years and lifting heavy stuff. And my lower back is shot. If I stand for very long, having to like, it's just it's a pain. Believe me, I know how
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm usually used to like Cricket Wireless and Boost and Metro, where it's just like one little store. You know what I'm saying? But like Target, man, you run around. Now, I got to give it up to those people, man, that work at Walmart, Target, Kmart, all those big box stores, man. You are moving, bro. I've never moved so much in my life. But anyways, besides that, I want to talk about a little bit about all the carriers that we got going on. I want to get everybody's opinion on what the best phones, prepaid phones, and prepaid carriers. You know what I'm saying? A bit of a phone wars, if you might say. Um, what I'm saying? Just to have some conversation with me and CV Tech. So everybody, go ahead and list what phone and what carrier you guys are with right now. And what am I sipping on? I am sipping on some strawberry sparkle teeny by Verdi. So that's not sponsored. Obviously, it's an alcoholic drink, but yeah. Um, Let me see here. I want the 3DS XL, says Tech Raw. Oh yeah, guys, and whoever's watching this video, you guys better be subscribed to CV Tech, because CV Tech is one of the most awesome channels there is. So if you have not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now. We'll wait for you to come back, but let's go ahead and talk.
Yeah. First of all, I want to talk about Total Wireless for a moment. Um, I
Okay.
they're still my main carrier. As a lot of y'all know, I did change from MetroPCS to Cricket. And the main reason why I changed to Cricket was because, there was no expansion plans for coverage in my area from T-Mobile, which is typical. And so I was like, you know what? I could pay the same price for Cricket as I was Metro, and at least I get LTE in my house, in my immediate area. And it's so much easier to buy unlock phones and just put your SIM card in there, all that stuff. So, but that's beside the point. But Total Wireless, I actually reached out to them on Twitter, and I'll go in here and I'll find what I was talking about here in just a second. But we all know that we want, those who have Total Wireless, we want unlimited data. And so I just sent out a tweet, and now, of course, I can't find it. So go ahead and talk a minute there while I try to find this tweet that I seem to have
Okay.
just is gone.
All right. Hey, all right. So everybody, thank you for joining in. Of course, thank you everybody. Go ahead and leave a like on the video. And I see people out there. I see Shay Kennedy. I see Mill Hustles. I see Jeffrey Taylor, Mr. Walker. I see a lot of Cricket Wireless out there. I see a lot of Metro PCS out there. Uh, Cricket Wireless 2 lines for the 80 unlimited 2 plan. Hope that everybody's doing good on that. Hey, Tech Rants, both of y'all here again. Damn, a dream come true. Thank you, Tech Rants, man. I know you're a fan of both of us, man. That's why we try to do these things. And I try to drag CV Tech up here as much as I can. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you'd be like, no, no, no. I'd be like, come on, man. Just come on. I get them right in surprise. I don't even let them think. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, just come on, let's do it. Sometimes you got to just do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like boom. Let's go. Okay, let's get it done. Okay,
Right.
so I found the tweet here, and I said the number one prepaid carrier. Of course, you got to build them up a little bit, make them feel good. I said the number one prepaid carrier needs unlimited talk, text, and data plan. Your customers want it at Total Wireless. And they reply saying, "Thank you for your suggestion. Rest assured that we are continuously working on improvement and upgrading our services. Please continue to check our website and all that stuff for the latest updates and promotions." So, hopefully here soon, if enough people tag at Total Wireless on Twitter saying you want unlimited, maybe they'll get their act together and maybe they'll finally release an unlimited plan. That would be really awesome as well. So, because they have really good service, and I still really highly recommend Total Wireless. I still like them, so they're still my number one carrier at the moment.
CV Tech got a soft spot for Total Wireless. He's gonna be Total Wireless champ, man. Maybe he can, you know what I'm saying, pick them up and get them better than all the other carriers. What do you think, man? Maybe you could be their PR sponsor, man. Maybe you can be their you know what I'm saying?
Hey, that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome, man. I tell you, it would be nice because I'm telling you, I promote them big time because you don't hear much about them. You just don't hear. You don't really see much about them, and you know, of course, whenever one person starts talking about them a lot, then others follow. You know how it is. But yeah, I'm really wanting to put them out there and try to help them out a little bit more. I'm a small channel, but sometimes small things, small channels can, and small people can make big differences. So, I don't know.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man, absolutely. I see Queen Monica out there, Ella Lindsay, Vincent D. I'm like out there looking, man. I can't answer every single question that you guys have, but yeah, I definitely read everything that you guys are typing. You know what I'm saying? Robert Allen says, "Missed the last time you both did live stream together, but caught you both this time." Yeah, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Welcome. So in your opinion, what is like one of the better phones? I know which phone you're probably gonna say right at the moment, but which is the better phone in 2017 holiday or whatever around this time? What do you think is the best deal out there? Like, what is one of the best phones out there to get?
For what carrier, or just any carrier?
Just any carrier, whatever carrier you pick. Just pick one phone. Just grab one out of your head. Which one you think is like your best, or one of your best? Not your best, but one of your best.
I can't pick just one because there's just so many good ones out there. First one that pops in my mind, I would have to say the Motorola Moto E4 Plus. Great phone. Being able to buy it for Verizon for $100, get it unlocked for a couple dollars, and there you go. Use it on any carrier you want to. I would also say the Blade Z Max is an awesome phone. No doubt. The Blade Z Max is awesome. Like I said, I have used that thing like crazy, and I've not seen one glitch, not one stutter, not one hiccup. That phone's been amazingly awesome, and porting over was free, so you can't beat a perfect phone for free. So who needs $1,000 flagship when you got? Unless you're just using your phone super heavy all the time. What's the point of $1,000 flagship when you can get a phone for free that works flawless? In my opinion,
a hidden gem that I really like is the Huawei Elite, man.
I don't know. Yeah, that Huawei Elite for $65, you can't beat it. You can't beat it. The build quality is excellent. You got the octa-core processor that runs stellar. You got a 4,000 milliamp hour battery that really lasts a long time. Cameras are good. I mean, people say, well, 2 gigabytes of RAM is not good anymore. I don't believe that for 1 second. 2 gigabytes of RAM is going to do just fine for your average usage for doing any kind of social media. It's going to work just fine. 60 gigabytes of storage. The Huawei's EMUI takes half of that, which is kind of pathetic, but that's just their heavy skin. But you can add an SD card. So, I mean, if you download, just say, you download 50 apps and it takes 3 gigabytes to download 30 apps. Well, you'll probably never use that other 4 gigabytes remaining if you got an SD card in your phone for your music, pictures, and videos. So people complain about 16 gigabytes of storage with only like 7 or 8 available, but you can download 50 applications and still have 3 to 4 remaining. But if you take pictures, videos, and music, add it to your SD card, and there you go. No big thing.
Yeah, I think people whine and cry about that whole thing, man, way too much, man. They just need to manage their phone a little bit better, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I understand it's a smartphone, it's supposed to be super duper smart and whatnot, but I think 16 gigs is okay. You know what I'm saying? 32 gigs obviously is better because you really don't have to manage anything. You just kind of 64 obviously is probably the most optimal for Android, but I mean 16 gigabytes. I've dealt with 16 gigabytes and I've just perfect. You know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong or whatever. But yeah, 8. Do you think 8 gigabytes is even feasible right now nowadays in this era that we're in right now? And
I think
in the comments as well, let me know if 8 gigabytes. What do you think about 8 gigabyte phones?
now I know the majority will say no. 8 gigabytes is out, and pretty much it is out. But if you are just wanting a smartphone for very light usage, then 8 might suffice for you. But if you want something for anything at all, if you're more than just very light usage, then no, 8 gigabytes is out, and definitely 1 gigabyte of RAM shouldn't even be around anymore. The minimum for budget should be 1.5 at least now, in my opinion. That's the minimum for budget phones. I mean, I'm seeing people say, well, for our budget phones next year, we want 3 gigabytes of RAM and all this, and all this ROM. I'm like, well, for a phone that costs 30, 40 bucks, ain't going to happen, And like I was mentioning about 16 gigabytes of storage earlier, I have my Moto E4 Plus. Okay, it has around 8 to 9 gigabytes free out of the box whenever you first open it. Okay, the biggest thing that if you never do anything to your phone, the biggest thing that builds up in your phone is the cache. There's times if you go like a month or two without cleaning your cache out, you'll have 2 gigabytes of junk that can be cleared out. So you might be saying, man, my storage has gone to nothing, but you check your cache, it's like 2 gigabytes. You erase that, there's your 2 gigabytes back. So, if you keep your cache clean on your phone, and you got your pictures and videos set to SD, not internal, I mean, honestly, you'll have 5 or 6 gigabytes that will probably never get touched on your phone. That's just my personal opinion.
Let me tell you, man, selling these iPhones to these people, postpaid or whatever at Target Wireless or Target Mobile or whatever, man, that thing was such a pain, man. They're like, oh, I want the rose gold, oh, I want the silver, I want the white, I want the space gray, and it's like they can't ever just name the phone like gray, black. You know what I'm saying? It's always got to be some kind of freaking, gold. It can't be pink. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be. It's not gray. It's space gray. Like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? We all know what the color thing is. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, oh my god, man, they're like 64 gigabytes, 256. I don't really need that much storage. Anyways, we sold out of all our iPhones that we had. We started with 93 phones in total, and we ended up with, I think, maybe 15 left. No iPhone 8s. iPhone 8 Pluses are gone. The iPhone 10 did sell out, or we sold one iPhone 10. We were left with the Google Pixel XL 2. Those didn't sell at all. But yeah, man, I can't with those Apple peeps. I can't with those Apple peeps at all. They're just it just like blows my mind. You know what I'm saying? They'll buy the the Apple whatever, the 8 or 8S or 8 Plus, and then they'll buy the Apple Watch for like $300, and then they'll be like, oh, this case is $10. Oh, this or $15. Now I'm gonna go on Amazon. Like, What? You just spent over $1,000 in here with me. You know what I'm saying? What is another $20 on a case for your
I know,
investment?
right? Oh, we'll spend
Hey,
$1,000 on the phone, but we'll go to eBay and buy a case for $5. You know?
hey, Elvis lives here now. What is up, man? Thank you for the $20 donation. Goes to the family, goes to the Christmas fund. You know what I'm saying? So,
Shout out to Elvis lives here now.
hey, yes, man, yes, and definitely shout out to you for helping out CV Tech on his stream, man. You almost had that
Oh
man
yeah,
in tears,
much
but his
appreciated.
beard was too strong. You know what I'm saying for all that.
Yeah, I mean, if I went to a store like that, I'd be like, I'd be like, give me the iPhone 8 cheaping. You know, I mean, what's the point of, I, I mean, yeah, I
Yeah.
agree. I know I've heard it. I mean, I've heard people fuss and fight about this, that, and the other. I'm like, hey, just give me the iPhone 8, the cheaping you got there, the gray one, be done with it, And yeah, I know, I feel you there. I feel you.
All right, all right. And everybody who's subscribed here to CV Tech, go ahead and type a one in the chat for me. Who is subscribed to CV Tech here? I better see a bunch of ones.
Hey,
But
appreciate that, Robert Hughes. Says CV Tech is cool and John is cool. Hey, shout out to Robert Hughes there. What's going on, man? And everyone else has said hello. I'm not wearing my glasses right now, so I can't see hardly squat on my screen right here on the chat. So I do apologize for that, y'all. But thanks for everyone who was here supporting both of us. Y'all were all awesome.
look at that. Look at that. All those ones. Joseph Goss, Post, uh, look, JC and Coffee's, Rocket Cash, Stephen Booth. Yeah, I recognize all these names. Shay Kennedy, Van Brown, Robert Allen, Prince M. There's a couple new ones. There's a couple new ones. Oh God, John Ledger. Just go ahead and unsubscribe, bro, please.
There's some in here that I haven't seen. If I have, like I say, I got a very bad memory. So um, I tell everybody, I mean, somebody can leave me a comment or they can say something in chat. And if it's if it's out of the realm of my view, I done forgot the question. It's not on purpose. It's just that I can't help it. It's just I got a very bad memory. But yeah, now cricket.
So
Now
go ahead. Go ahead.
now on the cricket. Okay, I ported from Metro to cricket. Now I went from 100 megabits download speeds to 3 megabit speeds on cricket. And I'd done my first cricket live stream last night using the iPhone SE. And the majority of everyone told me they couldn't tell any difference from 100 megabits to 3 megabits in the way, except for 480. Now they could watch me in 720 on Metro and 480 on cricket, but everybody that talked to me told me that the stream looked good. I had no interruptions, no cutouts, nothing. So honestly, the unlimited 2 on cricket, you do get hotspot, which is awesome. I'm using an unlocked phone right now. Hotspot works like a dream. $55 a month or 50 was auto pay. And I mean, it may not be the fastest internet in the world, but for streaming YouTube, it works like a charm.
And how was it? How was the porting? Did you actually port your number, or did you get a new number with
I ported my number in, and it took a little bit because Metro took a little bit to release the number, but they did do it. So I went to a store and had it done, a local store right nearby, and so the phone that I ported to is going to be in an unboxing. So I'm not going to mention the phone that I did buy. It's not a brand new phone, but it's new to me. So, but that's going to be in an unboxing here very soon. So, and I also bought a really nice unlocked phone as well. So that's coming up as well. So
damn, bro, you throwing out yeah, man, you throwing out that cheddar, man. Okay, I see. sorry, guys, I don't look like my sexy self tonight. Like I said, man, my back is just killing me from all this Black Friday and stuff and whatever. And I appreciate you guys that watch Slim Shady Graphics take over the channel and live stream for me. So whenever you see anybody on the channel, man, you know what I'm saying, whether it be me, CV Tech, Mill Hustles, Slim Shady Graphics, whoever, you know what I'm saying, please give them support just like me, just like if it was me streaming, because I'm definitely either working or doing something or whatever, and I'm having them do what they do. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mill Hustles. He always does, his Mill Hustle Q&As or his tech hustles. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna have him on here pretty soon in the future. You know what I'm saying? So he's a little sick right now, but yeah.
Mill
Okay,
Hustles
so
just asked. Mill Hustles just asked CV, how much did you spend on Black Friday? Sheesh, I spent more than I want to say that I spent. To be
okay.
honest with you,
Any other hidden gems out there, guys, that you can think of in CV Tech? Any other hidden gems that you can kind of look out there or whatever? Pull
I
out
really
your
don't
head.
know. I did buy an Echo Dot and I bought a Google Home Mini. I bought them both because I want to compare them both and see which one's better out of the two. I mean, hey, $30 a piece, you really can't beat it. So, I did buy that. I also bought the Amazon Fire 8 for $50. Not a bad price. If you still get them for that price, I would recommend that over the majority of budget tablets. You can also add the Play Store on it as well with a few little tweaks here and there. Um, Other than that, I really don't know a whole lot
Hmm.
of what else is really.
Okay. How about this? How about Black Friday? You know what I'm saying? You were talking about some things that you got. Anybody else and you as well? What other tech items did you guys buy on Black Friday or Thanksgiving Thursday? I don't even know, man. It was Thanksgiving was just kind of just like blah to me because obviously I got to eat a little bit of food, but then I had to go right to work at 6 o'clock p.m., which really kind of sucked. So
That's one thing that really griped me was the fact that you know it should have been Friday. They should not open nothing on a Thursday. I mean, Thursday is the day that everything should be closed except for stuff that needs to be open or has to be open. But I don't think the stores is going to lose any money for closing Thanksgiving and giving their employees a day off. That's one thing that really kind of gripes me because people have to work all day long on Thursday, at these department stores, and to me, it's just ridiculous in my opinion.
Well, okay, I do have to give one thing to I do have to give one thing out to Target. They did pay, of course, time and a half, or actually double, I believe, for the holiday, and they did provide really really good food in the break room. So it's not like they just didn't. They gave us Moe's tacos and stuff like that. They gave us I, what else did they give us, man? They gave us California pizza sandwiches, like a whole buffet or whatever. So they did provide us with like really really good food, so you didn't have to pay for any of your food that day. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? So I mean, yeah, it was really so. It was like Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and tomorrow actually. They went to actual restaurants and had them cater food. So what I'm saying, that took a little bit off of it. It was really nice to sit down to an actual really decent lunch. You know what I'm saying, and paid for by the store. So and double time. I mean, I guess it kind of makes up for a little bit, but eh,
Yeah,
it is
it
what it
does.
is. I mean,
I
if you
mean,
got to make money, man, you got to make money.
yeah, I
You
mean
know.
double. I mean double pay that's what's up. Double pay is good, but like I said, back 10 years ago, something like that. I mean, stores opened at like 5 a.m. on Friday, which gave everybody a day off. But it's just like now, whenever one store decided to open on Thursday, everyone had to follow in. But no, I still believe that Thursday should be on Thanksgiving should be a day you spend with your family and wherever else you got to do. But I think that I don't I just my personal belief is that I mean I went shopping on Thursday, but who else? Everybody else did too. So I mean, there you go. What's one
Yeah,
person
I
going
mean
to do?
it's part. Hey, Everyday Tech, man. Thank you for joining in. Another superstar YouTuber there. Got a tech channel out there, Everyday Tech. Uh, so a big shout out to him. But yeah, I mean, everybody comes out on Thursday. I mean, if everybody boycotted and didn't buy anything, then what I'm saying, it wouldn't happen. But obviously, nobody's gonna do that. So
I mean,
it is what it
I
is.
I mean I went to Walmart when they opened at 6 p.m. on Thursday, and of course I went to Walmart for the Blu-rays stuff like that, and I'm going to tell you it was like a zombie herd. Um, that's what I mean. That's what it reminded you of. Everybody was just kind of like whenever 6 o'clock hit, it was like everybody was just boom on top of each other, and I was like, this is just ridiculous. But I was there, so I can't talk a whole lot. So,
Uh,
but yeah, let's look at some comments here.
all right, sorry guys, I had a little bit of a hiccup. So if it froze a little bit for you guys, just go ahead and refresh. Somebody called me literally. So just letting everybody know if it messed up. I don't know who the heck's calling me, but hopefully it's nobody important. But yeah, I can't answer that.
So right here, see.
So
Seeing a
if
comment.
did
I seen a
anybody
comment.
did it
I was
hiccup
gonna.
for anybody? Because I went down to 3G for a minute and then it's going to 4G. I wouldn't go through that craziness. I would. Okay, Vincent D says I wouldn't go through that craziness. Yeah, man, it was crazy, man. It was It was like the running of the bulls, man. I mean, it was ridiculous, man. Because you have three. Did anybody see that hiccup right there? Did the stream crash for a little bit or spin for a little bit? Let me know, and let me know if everything's all good. So there's like obviously you can get to electronics from either direction. It's all the way in the back or straight through. Oh my god, man! Yo, I literally had to take it. I had to take a swig of champagne before I left, man. Because if not, I'd have been like, what I'm saying, just to calm my nerves down, bro. Because I have that PTSD
Oh,
really
no doubt.
badly, So, but yeah,
No doubt.
but I was okay. You know what I'm saying? I was okay. But yeah, it was crazy just seeing all those customers running on in there to get those Apple products and get those TVs and whatnot. Is Man, I don't know, man.
So let me ask you: did you see any fights? Did anybody see any fights break out on Black Friday? This year was pretty mellow. Everywhere I went, it was no big deal. It was pretty much, organized, and there was not like anybody knocking anybody down, and no fist fights. I didn't even hear any yelling. So I mean, that was kind of good where I
Yeah.
was at. But did anybody have any horror stories on Black Friday, or did you see anything, John?
Well, we actually had three police officers on the premises for the whole Black Friday or Thanksgiving type thing. So I'm really glad about that. I was actually worried about, I don't want to say the word online because or on the video because it's definitely going to be demonetized. But all the things that've been going on, you know, with
Right.
crazies out there doing things with weapons or whatever the case may be. I was kind of worried about that something like that would happen at that day. So I'm just glad that nothing like that went down around the country, and that's what I was really praying for is just everybody's safety that day. So thankfully, nothing like that happened. Maybe a few fights here and there, but that's what I was like. I had that on my brain. So thank
Oh
God
yeah.
nothing like that happened. So,
Well, something like that always goes through your mind. Places like that. Just this time of year, it always goes through your mind.
little pull out TV. What's up? He said, "Thick boys." Hey, thick boys. I'll take it. Let's see here. All right. So JC Coffee and Tech says, "CV Tech, how was the Nokia? Where did you get it?"
Um, yeah, this little Nokia right here, this little 3310, I was able to snag it up at Best Buy. Best Buy they got the blue only where I was at. It was 59.99,
Mm-hmm.
and it takes me back. It's really nice. But I got it at Best Buy. Best Buy does sell them. They got the little cards, and you take the card to the tech people, and they go back to where the little shelves are or whatever, and they'll pull out the Nokia 3310 and $60. You can't beat it, but don't expect a whole lot. I mean, it's got a 2 megapixel camera in the back with a flash. The camera is about what you can expect. And it's loud and it works, and it's not as durable as the old 3310 just by the feel of it, but it's a cool little nostalgic feeling here with a Nokia 3310. So $60 at Best Buy. If you want something to just kind of, you can put any GSM card in there, T-Mobile, MetroPCS, Cricket, whatever, and it'll work. I put my Cricket SIM card in there, and didn't seem to have the best reception in my area. I was mainly pulling no service, but I did get a bar or two here and there. But it does work. So it's 3G, has no Wi-Fi, unfortunately. So there's no Wi-Fi connection to it. So you're stuck on 3G, HSPA plus, whatever you want to call it.
Okay, and it has a snake, huh? Does it have a browser in there?
It's actually got some kind of app store in there or something, or mobile
Oh,
store or
Opera. Yeah,
something.
Opera. Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember
yeah,
that back in
Opera
the
store.
day
Yeah.
with the feature phones. You used to have to. Oh my God, what is it? WAP or something like that. I forget what the heck they used to call it. Jar. I think. Yeah, there used to be some
I
craziness
have
to
no
get
idea.
any type of. games or apps on the phones.
But it does have Snake, even though Snake looks different than it did back in the older phones. I like the older version of Snake better than the new version, but you know, it is what it is. There's going to always be changes and updates to everything.
Yeah, yeah. So let's see here. So what at the top of your head, what's one of the best carriers, man? You know what I'm saying, out there. What do you think out there for the masses, man? Because you've tried them all, or you've had experience with them all, at least.
That's
What's
tough.
I know. I mean, you don't have to say the best, but one of the better ones that you can fully recommend and be like, all right, I recommend this. I put my name on it. You know, like let's say there was a campaign thing and says, you know, CV Tech sponsors this video or whatever. You know what I'm saying? The presidential things. I forget how they say it.
Oh, I would probably have to say I got two in mind right now, and it's kind of hard to narrow it down. And this
Okay, which one has the least dirty tricks to them? You know what I'm saying? Because I know there's a lot of dirty tricks out there.
Total Wireless. Total Wireless.
Yeah, Total Wireless. Yeah,
It's straightforward. It's straightforward. I mean, the worst part about Total Wireless is you got to have a phone on their service for 1 year before it's unlocked, before you can get it unlocked. That's the only problem that's the only thing that I see about Total Wireless is aggravating is 1 year, and there's no other way around unlocking them. They are locked until they're locked. You cannot unlock them through any unlocking carrier or company or anything.
there we go. CV Tech approves this message. There you go. That's what I was looking for. But yeah, yeah. I mean, obviously, guys, Cricket Wireless. I mean, they got their things or whatever. They're taking away features, but as far as like services and everything and actual payments and all that, I think, you know what I'm saying, they're pretty straightforward as well. I don't like the Metro, man, how they're always trying to, you know, you got to have 3 months for this and you can't upgrade that. And, you know, you have a switching fee and they have all these little things, man, that just really get on my nerves. And as a customer service representative, I got cursed out like almost every week, you know what I'm saying, once a week, just because somebody came in and they couldn't upgrade their phone because they had 3 months. They had their 3 months up, and you know, then they charged them full retail price of like $200 for a phone that was like $30, and all this just all this wishy-washy stuff with MetroPCS. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they give you a lot of good stuff and free stuff and all this other stuff, but you know what I'm saying? It's just a lot of BS to kind of wade through, which I really don't like. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, yeah, charge me a couple extra bucks or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like with them, it's just like the tactics are just, you know, it's just like predatory, man, to be honest with you guys. So
Yeah, and that's also that's why I didn't stay with Metro PCS is because of the fact that you can't just take the SIM card out and put it in any phone. You can't do it. So I didn't like that. I didn't like that fact about them. Plus, not having any service within 1 mile of my house was kind of a downfall as well. So I'm still on unlimited. Just went to Cricket. And I mean, Cricket's solid. I mean, Cricket, even though you only get 3 or 8 megabits per second, it's solid and it works. And honestly, their LTE reaches further than their voice coverage, which is really kind of crazy because right here in my area, at my house, I have used ZTE, I have used Alcatel, I have used LG, Samsung phones. I can't make one phone call or receive one phone call on Cricket here in my house, but I can put my SIM card in my iPhone SE for AT&T, and I can make phone calls anywhere in the house. I'm on the same bands. So the iPhone is the only one I can use here in my house where I can receive phone calls, make phone calls without any issues. So that's saying something for Apple there, that they're the only one that can, out of all the manufacturers, I can only call out, have good enough service to call out on the iPhone SE.
right. So let's go a little bit into the rumor section, man. Let's how about the iPhone SE2, man? What do you think, man? What things
the iPhone SE2 is going to have, from what I hear, is going to have the A10 chip, which is really nice. It's going to have a better front-facing camera and 3D touch. The only thing about it was I was hoping for a bigger display, but they're still seeing 4-inch display, which is they need to up it. It needs to be at least the iPhone 6 size, the 4.7.
I like people. I like people looking down at the little tiny screen, man. Like, oh man, my phone's so cool. They look like a little 12-year-old on that phone. That's cool. Heck, what do you?
My SC. For somebody with small hands, and if you want something to use one handed, you can't beat the iPhone SC unless you just have really big hands. But my hands, the SC fits perfectly with my OtterBox on it. So I love my SC. I mean, I do. I like it. It's not really much for media watching because it is a small screen, but hey, it works. You know,
Right, right,
it's
right.
cheap right now, unless you buy it unlocked for like $400. You know, if you buy it on a carrier, you get a pretty good price. But the SC2 is gonna be around $500 when it releases. So really,
Oof.
honestly, do I think it's gonna be worth that much money if they don't change the design of it and they don't add no more than what they're adding to it? I don't see it worth being that kind of money.
Oh, they'll take away something. They'll take away the head jack. Don't worry, guys.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, no doubt, no doubt. I've seen a message here from Mill Hustle. So, can you FaceTime on the Nokia 3310? I highly doubt it. It has no front-facing camera. It's just got a rear camera on it. And I also seen another one. 3G only on the Kia. It doesn't need anything more than that, to be honest. No, it don't. It really don't. I may do a live stream. I hope don't mind me saying this, Magic Tech, but yeah, I may do a live stream later on discussing the Nokia 3310. Any questions y'all may have. Like I said, I can't use any phone right now to really read many comments. So yeah, I may go live a little bit later on. So
Hey. Oh yeah,
there you
absolutely,
go.
man. We look forward to it, man. Me and Mill Hustles, your moderators. You know what I'm saying? We get that band hammer out. You know what I'm saying?
And here lately, you've had to really you really had to hammer some people out of there here lately. I'm not really sure what's going on, but you got one person in there making 5 or 10 profiles just to be on there and make everybody mad.
Hey, yeah, man. Where the trolls at, man? I want to see some trolls. Where the trolls at in here? You know what I'm saying? Which cricket phone?
I don't know. I don't know what it is, but trolls just it does it for me. I don't know. It's like it takes my memory away. I can't think. I can't do anything. I'm like, oh, but now most of the time they're gone and deleted before you get to see them. So it's all good.
Well, you see, I got the Nightbot, man. The Nightbot takes care of that, like the cursing and all that, and any type of racial slurs or anything like that. Nightbot pretty much just takes it right off. You know, of course, Nightbot is a little too overprotective sometimes, and kind of, you know what I'm saying. But that's why I have Nightbot, just because he's just there, just waiting and waiting to ban people. You know what I'm saying? And
Oh
then
yeah,
my moderators that are here, take care of the rest. Take care of the rest of the garbage.
yeah.
Cool Tech says, which cricket phones are good right now? It all depends on what you're looking for and your preference. Few good ones out there for cricket right now. Yeah, I highly recommend the Huawei Elite. My mother-in-law right now is using the one I got. She ended up like seeing it and just loving it. So I think that one's a really good one. I guess the Blade X. I haven't had personal time on it, but I can pretty much, from what Mill Hustle showed me and what I've heard, pretty much a good phone. Blade X Max is getting a little bit older, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know about all that. What else on Cricket Wireless? LGX Power, or not the LG. Is it the LG? No, the LGX Charge, right? I'm not a big LG fan, so
Now from what I'm hearing, I think on what is it, Cyber Monday or something, they're going to have the Idle 5 port in for 119.
oh, look at
Not a
you.
bad deal. I'm like, wow, 119, that's a pretty good deal. I think that's maybe Cyber Monday, but I think it's online only. I believe it's online only. But yeah, for that price, there you go. And the specs on it are pretty good. Of course, you get the Idle 4 for $49.99 right now with a port in store. You can find them. Comes with a VR headset and all that good stuff. So
Yeah. We're trying to get the questions, man. Obviously, there's a lot of questions, and it's me and him talking back and forth. So I'm trying to focus more on just CV Tech and me, and kind of interviewing CV Tech for you guys, picking his brain a little bit because he answers questions for you guys. You know what I'm saying? But you don't really get to interview him. You know what I'm saying? You don't really get to see the inner workings of CV Tech. You know what I'm saying? So other than Mellow Yellow, man, what's your favorite drink, man? I know Mellow Yellow is sponsoring you and they pay you like $1,000 per video, but
I
other than
wish I
Mellow Yellow, man, what is it?
I wish that was the case. I really did. That would be nice to be able to. Yeah, but anyway, Mellow Yellow is my main drink, but mainly, other than that, it's Dr. Pepper is a really good one for me. I like the Mountain Dew Code Red. I used to like some versions of the Life Water. I'm sure you may have heard of Life Water. I used to drink that all the time until they got rid of my flavor, of course, and just stuff like that. I mean, that's basically about all I really ever,
Okay. Man, I don't know. I'm just like, I'm feeling it now. I got the little glass of champagne in me. Back's not hurting no more. But I mean, it's not a permanent fix. Obviously, you can't be like, just like guzzling down wine and stuff. Oh, my back's hurting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real. So yeah, I don't know. But if I do stream tonight, if I do stream tonight, though, it'll be on Cricket and from a different phone. So maybe it'll be brighter than it was last night. I don't know.
MTR said, and I passed video. Don't get the Pulse Mix. It's garbage. Yeah, I can't, man. I can't with that phone. I gave it a go, and no. Definitely not. Definitely no. So definitely just bad for me, man. Especially when that back, man, you feel like you're ripping off the whole back of the phone when you try to take that speaker off, man. You got to agree with me on that one.
Yeah, I had to use a SIM removal tool to go in there and pry that thing off. It was so aggravating. You won't get it off just with your fingernail or whatever. It won't happen. It ain't gonna happen.
I have fingernails, bro, and mine's are like strong. Like I have like the really, really, really strong nails. And if I'm having issues with these talons right here, taking off a freaking back cover, then I know y'all are not gonna. You know what I'm saying? You guys with your stubs or whatever, biting your nails and everything. I don't know everybody, but me. A lot of guys out there are gonna have issues and frustrations taking off that back. So it's not like I had to use
a SIM removal tool, go in there and just pry, like aggravating. But I mean, honestly, other than that, I didn't see an issue with the.
But why would they not like Q&A that? You know what I'm saying? Why would they not think about that or look at that? You know what I'm saying? Why would they leave that like that?
I don't know. That's a good question. That's
like a little latch, just a little button that you press and it comes off. I mean,
yeah.
How did that even pass? That right there is just like, nope, throw it back into the, you know what I'm saying? Throw it back into the oven and let it cook a little bit more and, see what else comes out. I would have seen that out, but like, nope, it ain't passing inspection on my shift. I don't know how that got passed.
I don't either. It's an aggravation for sure. But I mean, other than that, the Pulse Mix is not a bad phone in my opinion. I mean, it wasn't the fastest phone in the world. I have a comparison coming out between the Pulse Mix and the Huawei Elite, so of course, stay tuned for that. It's not been released yet. But the Huawei Elite, honestly, for the price, is cheaper than the Pulse Mix, and it's a whole lot better than the Pulse Mix. The Huawei Elite is solid.
Oh yeah, man, Huawei Elite. It's bigger, better cameras. Bigger battery. It's just ridiculous. Yeah. And it's like $20 less. It's like there's no comparison, man. Yeah.
$65. And I mean, you get a very solid, well-featured, well-packed device. And it runs EMUI 5.1, which is a better optimized version of Emotion UI than 4.1. So it's a very solid experience. So
go buy a $5 Bluetooth speaker, man. You'll have the same experience. Trust me.
Yep, exactly.
Man. Let's see here. MTR, if you're gonna drink soda, what are your top 3 sodas you prefer? Coca-Cola is my favorite one. I usually have to drink Pepsi because that's what the wife likes. So, meh. You know what I'm saying? I guess I like root beer a lot too. I don't know why, but root beer is not caffeinated or something like that. I think. I don't know why it always says caffeine free. For some reason, they can't put caffeine in it.
I can't handle root beer. I can't handle it. I
really
never liked it. No, I've never. I can't stand. I can't even stand even the smell of it. I can't stand it. No, never liked it.
Wow, dang, man. And I like the mutant soda. I like Monster Mutant Soda if I can get my hands on it. But
yeah, I like energy drinks as well, but they don't like me, so therefore I don't ever drink them. So last time I drank one, I thought I was gonna have a heart attack.
So I drink like 2 or 3 a day, man. I need to stop though. Definitely need to stop. So I don't know, man. And your Thanksgiving was good, you know what I'm saying? You had some good food and all that.
Yeah, it was all right. I mean,
favorite part of the turkey.
I really don't know. I don't really have a favorite.
All right, all right, all right.
Yeah, I really don't have a favorite. Turkey's good and all that. I can do without it. I can eat it or not eat it. It really don't matter to me. But
yeah.
it's good to have.
Cyber Monday. What does everybody think about Cyber Monday? What do you think about Cyber Monday? Are you going to buy anything on Cyber Monday?
I can't afford to buy nothing on Cyber Monday now. But but is there even any deals out yet showing any kind of Cyber Monday deals? Because I haven't seen any so far. I mean, usually by now they done got them plastered everywhere. So, but I haven't looked either. So they may already have them.
I got a whole bag of turkey breasts right here, man. Just chilling.
Hey, that's what's up, man.
Yeah, man. I've just been taking little bites of whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? Yum, yum, yum. So dry though. Turkey breast is so dry, dude. I don't know why people like it so much. It's the driest thing in the world. You don't think so?
Well, turkey I usually eat is very, very moist, and I have had some dry turkey though. It's like you need like a gallon of water to get it down.
That's the worst, dude. I'm like, damn it, why did I drink this? Why did I eat this? I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, you need like a gallon of water to get it down.
Yeah, just you have to give me a minute. So Boost Mobile, man, you left them, man. Are you looking back or what?
No, I ain't looking back. I still like Boost Mobile, and if they was to magically put a tower like half a mile away where I had great LTE and great voice, I would probably say I'd go back. But until they do something with their network, it's goodbye Boost Mobile for until. It's pretty much an until thing. Right now, I'm pretty satisfied with what I have. Even though it's kind of hard to have two lines, Cricket being 50 and Total being 35. I have the Cricket mainly just for the live streams for the unlimited, because since Total Wireless don't have it, I mean, I would only have Cricket, but in my area here where I live at, I can't just use any phone because there is no voice coverage. Voice coverage is very, very small.
I mean, but when you're a big time YouTuber like you, man, you know what I'm saying? You need two lines. Come on, man.
Yeah, well, I gotta have two lines for unlimited. One's for unlimited, and see where I live at is a bad area because the only thing that gets out where connection is strong, messaging is strong, and calls are strong is Total Wireless, but they're not unlimited. So you're pretty much stuck with having to buy a second line through another carrier to be able to do the live streams and be able to interact with everyone and answer and try to be as helpful as I can be, as much as I live stream. So I got to have a second line with unlimited that's going to be reliable, which is Cricket. So, yeah.
Yeah. You know how I'm famous, man. I go to Wendy's, man. When I order my meal and they ask me for my name, you know what I'm saying? Say Magic Tech Review, man. So, you know what I'm saying? They yell it out when my order comes, you know what I'm saying? That's how you know you big, man.
Yeah. I actually the other day had the first person ever to recognize me from a video. The other day, and I was like, but they didn't know my channel name. They just said it's like you do some kind of online tech, don't you? And I say, yeah. And they said, I know I seen you somewhere doing a video about something. I'm like, yeah, I do, but I didn't, I just as far as it went, But so I was like, well, it's the first time for everything, and it wasn't very far from where I lived either. So I was like, that's kind of crazy. But it's kind of cool.
Yeah. People recognize Little John, even the wife sometimes, but she's barely on there. You know what I'm saying? They recognize her out in public. They recognize me. So kind of weird. I mean, hey, man, anybody can watch tech. You know what I'm saying? It's not like gaming where you got to be like super into gaming. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're watching the tutorial, you know what I'm saying? Hey, put your face in the video. It's going to be somebody that recognizes you. But
so far on my channel, I've had over 5 million views. So that's like half the population of North Carolina. So, I mean, somebody's going to after a while, you can get recognized somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully it's somebody that liked your video and give you a thumbs up, not a thumbs down, right?
Yeah, for real.
What if they're like, I give your video a thumbs down?
So, you know what? That means you still watched the video and you still recognized it. And so, whatever. Oh, well. You don't like it? Tough. Go somewhere else.
Let me see here.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Uh, Let me see. He swore by Boost Mobile, and now he misses it. Oh yeah. So you're not crying out with no tears over Boost, huh?
No, I mean, the only tears I'm crying over Boost Mobile is having so many phones with them now that are boxed up, pretty much. Um,
Dang.
So the money that I spend in phones is what I really hate the most because I got so many Boost Mobile phones and can't use any of them right now. But at least if I do go back to Boost Mobile in the future, I'll have them. So there you go, no big deal. But I mean, like I say, I still think really highly of Boost Mobile, and I wouldn't have ever changed from the carrier Boost Mobile if they would have put a tower near my area. But since there was no service in my area, or very, very minimal service in my area, I just could not sit there to see myself paying $50 a month for for nothing. Couldn't do it. So, I mean, I could have went back to Boost Mobile for my live streams like I do now, but there's still no service here at my house. So I wanted something that had service here as well as out. And for LTE, like I say, LTE for Cricket works great in my house, but there's no voice coverage, which is really, like I say, it's really weird. But so that's why I'm with Total Wireless and Cricket Wireless right now. So Boost Mobile, I'm not looking back right now.
So are you excited about the Mars and Moon, man?
About the what?
Going to Mars and the Moon? Have you heard anything about that, or you don't keep up with science?
I don't keep up with it.
Oh man, there's a whole bunch of companies trying to go out to Mars and Moon very soon, actually, about a year or two. So we're gonna head back out there, man. I'm very excited. I look at science stuff all the time. So other than tech, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, I'm a big science nerd, I guess you'd say myself, but I haven't. But that's one thing that I haven't seen yet. So that's pretty
okay.
cool, though. I would love to
Yeah,
travel to outer space. I would love to be able to look down on Earth. That would be awesome.
yeah. Elon Musk, Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla and PayPal, actually, he is the one that he's also the CEO of SpaceX, and he's making a rocket that's supposed to launch from here and land on the moon or Mars all in one piece, basically. So that's why I ask about that.
Could you
It's really exciting, man.
could you imagine doing a review or a vlog on the moon? That'd be awesome.
I know, man. I know. I've been dreaming. I think we've all been dreaming about being outer space or the moon or something like that. Yeah, ever since we were little kids. You know what I'm saying? And to actually see it, almost happen now is really cool. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll be able to do all that cool stuff in the future.
I mean, being able to sit on the moon and say, "Hey, this is RJ with CV Tech live from the moon." I mean, that would be like the deal, with the Earth
Yeah.
behind you. I mean, that would be sweet.
I mean,
First tech review outer space.
supposedly next month they're gonna have the first full head transplant, man.
That's what I heard. I heard about that too.
That's like, yeah, that's a whole can of worms in itself. But
I
I mean,
thought it was
if they
already.
pull that off,
I
it'd be
thought it
like,
was already done.
no, no, no. What they did is they took two cadavers. So they took two dead people and they switched their heads. Next one they're gonna do in a couple days or a couple weeks. They're gonna do two living people, but the brains are dead. You know what I'm saying? Basically vegetables, and they're gonna switch their heads. And then after that, they're gonna take a guy that's has debilitating condition, and they're gonna put his head on top of a person that has a brain dead head, basically. So
Wow.
so he's basically gonna have a whole new body with just his head on top, and they're gonna try to connect everything. So yeah.
Okay, so I got a couple questions here. It says MTR SCV Tech, what does he think about Freedom Pop Sailor? I had Freedom Pop, and I gotta be honest, I didn't have an issue with Freedom Pop. To be honest with you, the only aggravating thing about Freedom Pop is the fact that now mine was the LTE AT&T SIM card, so that's the best service to get. You got Sprint and AT&T. I would definitely get the AT&T version over to Sprint, and the only thing is you got to download the Freedom Pop messaging app to message and make phone calls. You cannot use your native dialer on your phone to make phone calls. It will not work. You have to download the Freedom Pop messaging to get that to work. But honestly, You get the same kind of reception and speeds as AT&T. I mean, and you get the full speeds on Freedom Pop as well. And you're not capped at like or throttled to like 8 megabits, nothing like that. So you get really good speeds on Freedom Pop, and the quality is pretty good. I mean, some people say that they hate it. I had no problem with it. So Freedom Pop, I would give it a try to see what you think about it. I mean, you can go online and get a SIM card for like 99 cents, something like that sometimes, and get like a month free. So it's worth trying out.
I don't know, man. I can't get down with all those hippie millennial SIM card things where you pay like $2 a month and all this, and you have to jump off of Wi-Fi and all this. You have to go around your tail to get to your butt. You know what I'm saying? Just like, man, I'd rather just pay the $30-$40 and have service, bro. You know what I'm saying? I can't.
Like I say, with Freedom Pop, you don't have to have Wi-Fi or LTE. You can use either one. Freedom Pop uses AT&T towers. But the only thing that you do have to have is the Freedom Pop messaging app to message from that app and make calls from that app. But it's really no different. It just brings up their own dialer and their own messaging. But it's very simple to do. You just push that app instead of your call and messaging, and you're there. But you can use LTE anywhere or Wi-Fi, and it's really, in my opinion, one of the better ones, in my personal opinion.
Okay, yeah, because there's some ones that are like way out there, and it's just like,
oh
man,
yeah,
I just want to make a call, man. I understand saving a little bit of money here and there, but like after a while, man, it's like just just don't eat a couple cheeseburgers or something. You know what I'm saying? And you'll be all right. You'll be able to pay for your plan. Like people they complain, man. You know what I'm saying? They got the $30 plan, and they're wearing like $200-$300 shoes, and they got purses and this and jewelry. You know what I'm saying? They spend all this money eating out in a restaurant. $30 bill just on themselves, you know what I'm saying? And then they want to complain when they want to come in and pay their bill. Like, bro, you know what I'm saying? All that stuff you did throughout the whole month, like what's more important, that $20 steak you shoved in your face, or this whole month of calling,
exactly.
I mean, come on, man.
Hey, I like what the Rock the Tech guy says. Moon Tech Review. Right. Yeah, Moon Tech Review. That would be awesome. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah.
So I guess you actually chose a name for your gaming channel.
Yes.
I know that I recommend. I think it was recommended Magic's Retro Gaming, something like that. I'm not. But so yours is what, MTR Gaming is your.
And MTR Games, because gaming is very used a lot. So yeah, I started. I did a live stream. I'm gonna live stream soon again. I don't think I'm gonna do it tonight, just because, like I said, I am like, man, I'm like back's killing me. So I'm gonna lay down with Little John and just take a rest or whatever. But I am gonna be streaming on that channel again. I got hit with a copyright claim with the Zelda 1, but I'm gonna go ahead and play through it. Again. So actually, I might do it because I am feeling a little bit better now that I had that little bit of wine. Just one cup. I'm not going to go all overboard because then I'm going to be really sleepy. But yeah.
Yeah, if I go live tonight, it'll be about the same time I go live every day, about 11:30, 12 o'clock, something like that will be when I go live Eastern time.
Oh, that's another thing too. I have to be mindful of CV Tech. I don't want to. I'm saying? I don't want to live stream over CV Tech.
Yeah, I don't want to lie. Yeah, I need to subscribe to your MTR Gaming because I haven't done it yet.
Ah, got you. Let's see. Yeah, do it. Drunk gaming. Now I have to watch Little John, so I can't be out here, taking like 10 shots of liquor and all that stuff. I only drink when I'm on camera. So thank you guys for allowing me to have that one drink with you guys. That actually helped a lot. So. I see. Ask CV Tech what time does he think he's gonna. You can ask him, man. CV Tech, when are you gonna be live streaming? So
I'm not. My other phone right now is going dead, so I can't look at the comments anymore. So you might have to ask me the comments, or ask me, and then I'll try to tell y'all. What was the question that was asked?
Oh, when are you going live tonight?
It'll be between probably 11:30 and 12 Eastern time.
Gotcha. Millhouse is asked. When is
my phone?
Tech?
Oh,
go ahead.
Sorry.
That's what sucks about these dual live streams. Sometimes you talk over, and we both love to talk, so it's like,
Oh yeah, I'm a talker. I'm telling you. But no, I got my phone that I'll be using tonight has to be charged fully before I can even go. So yeah, so it'll be between 11:30 and midnight. So was there a question from somebody else that you was going to make mention thereof?
yes. Mill Hustles asked, when is CV Tech subscribing to Mill Hustles?
Oh yeah, I will do that tonight. As soon as I get done with this live here, I will go and subscribe to MTR Gaming and Mill Hustles.
There you go. All right. Rock Mobile is here. Oh, the Rock here watching two of my faves. All right. Thank you, man. Thank
Hey,
you for
Rock Mobile, what's up, man?
I think Rock Mobile, I think he started, I think it was that one video that I did that I was just talking like I was like talking for like 10 to 15 minutes just how good Rock Mobile is and their life insurance and all that, and he made an account. So I don't even know who the heck it is. I'm sure it was like a regular subscriber, and then he just became the Rock Mobile guy. I tell you, I was so amazed, man, when I seen they had life insurance, they have death insurance. They'll bury.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah, I seen that. I was like, wow, that's like the only carrier that I know of that does stuff like that. That's pretty awesome, though.
Yeah, man. Even when you pass away, man, they're still there for you. Got your back.
Rock Mobile is there for everything. But yeah, I was gonna say something. Doggone it! I want to say it for it. I forget it. I forgot what was it? I didn't forgot. Oh yeah. You know, I one manufacturer that I wish would actually step up their game in the U.S. is CoolPad. I believe that CoolPad really could make some good phones overseas. I do know that CoolPad is a big name overseas, but you know, I know they have some backdoor issues on their phones that they need to fix up and straighten out. But that's one manufacturer I think would be kind of cool to see step up their game in the U.S. But a lot of their phones mimic ZTE. I mean, you know.
Yeah, yeah. So out there in the crowd, which companies would you like to see get bigger in the U.S.? CoolPad's one. Kyocera, that's the one I really want to come out, man.
Yeah, Kyocera was big back in the day, though.
Yeah, they bought out Sanyo, and then they became Kyocera. They're actually a Japanese company, and you know, Japanese phones and tech is really big. So I don't understand what happened. I mean, it's Nintendo. You know what I'm saying? It's my favorite video game company. Ow, Little John. Thank you for hurting me with his ZT Blade Spark. Ow, that thing hurts, man. Not metal, but geez, it hurts. Mizu has some cool stuff. BlackBerry. Oh my god, BlackBerry's done, man. Stick a fork in them, they're done.
Well, see, BlackBerry is now made by Alcatel, so Alcatel makes BlackBerry phones.
Well, they're under the TCL umbrella.
TCL name, yeah, TCL name, which is Alcatel as well. So
they have some TVs too, TCL.
Yeah, they do. I seen one at Walmart. There's a TCL, The Creative Life. What is what their initials stand for? The Creative Life.
I got to get a little bit of milk for Little John, so if you can take over for a couple minutes, bro, and then I'll be right back, man.
All right.
I know you're running blind there because you can't even see the comments. So
nope, you can see the comments.
Just talk. So. Just let them hear you, man. I'll be right back.
So yeah, right now, without looking at the comments, and my phone is turned off, so I can't read the comments, unfortunately. But yeah, without comments, I'm kind of sitting here, lost for words. But yeah, just leave in the comments, you know, what and all y'all like to see as far as more phones from manufacturers, stuff like that. And man, I should have left my phone on so I could read the comments. Are there any new phones y'all were looking to get here soon or hoping to come out in 2018?
I'm good now. All righty, everybody. All right. So what I missed?
John put me on the spot there, man. I had no way to look at comments. I had nothing. I had nothing.
You did it for Little John, man. Little John needed his milk, man.
Oh yeah, awesome. Thumbs up.
All right. I guess we can go ahead and wrap it up, man. We still got 20 watching. Thank you for all the watchers. If you're not subscribed to CV Tech, you better go subscribe to him now. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big fan of CV Tech, as most of us are here. I see a lot of usuals out here, but I see a few out there that I don't think I've seen on his streams. You definitely got to watch his live streams. They're very entertaining, very fun. He answers all your questions, unlike me, which I just ignore the crap out of you guys. I don't try to do that. But let's see here. What else? What else? You have any closing statements there?
No, pretty much. That that if I do go, that if you are subscribed or not subscribed, go ahead and do so and hit that bell. Even though the bell is not always accurate because some don't get the bell for like 30 minutes after I'm live streaming. So YouTube is slacking on that department. But if I do go live tonight, it'll be between 11:30 and midnight Eastern time. So you can come in, we'll chat and talk a little bit. And I know I always normally say brief chats and brief texts, but usually about 2.5 hours long. So I could do it all night. I could stream all night long if it wasn't for the thing of it. But other than that, yeah,
wow, he can go all night long, baby.
Yeah. So most of my streams, if not all, are in my car. I get a lot of questions asking, "Why are you in your car?" I'm like, "Y'all want to take this one?" Because everybody knows that it's relaxing. It's cool. It's got cold weather outside now, so I love the cold weather, and it's quiet and all that good stuff. So, yeah, I mean, come in there. We'll answer all your questions, and
yeah, man,
help y'all.
Those phones all charged up, man, ready to go, so you can. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, I'm going to charge it up here just a second. Be ready to go when I leave.
All right. Well, peace out, everybody. Thank you for watching. And yeah, you guys are awesome and amazing. Thank you for the donations we got. Tech Rants and Elvis lives here, or Elvis is in the building. I don't know what name he's going by today, but thank you for that $20 either way. All right. Peace out, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye now.
Have a good one, y'all.